everybody and welcome back to another one of my videos. My name is Michelle and this is Lilac Cottage Crafts, a channel where I like to talk about anything crafty that I have been doing, but mostly crochet, and it's mostly amigurumi. I haven't been on for a while because I haven't been doing much, so I thought there's no point me doing a video because I haven't got anything to show you. I've started a lot of things, but I haven't finished a lot of things, so I thought I would wait until I had a couple of things to show you. I have actually been doing a lot more of a different craft recently. I got a little bit obsessed with the book nooks, if anybody knows what they are. I've got them over here. I'm going to show you what I have, the ones that I finished. So what I'll do is I'll show you my finished. I've got one knitted item, and then I've got a couple of crocheted items, including the Cassandra Bear in a Box cowl that was done, I think it was last month, wasn't it? It was. It feels like it was only last week, but then I'm thinking, no, it was last month. So I'll show you what I've done with my bear in a box. And then I will show you the book nooks after that. So if you're not interested in the book nooks, you can just switch off. So I'm going to do knitting and crochet items first. So first of all, something very simple that I've done is this little bee keychain. I actually made this bee ages ago, and I can tell I made him ages ago because I haven't stuffed him as much as I would stuff things now. But I hadn't put his wings on or his little keychain thing. So I actually finished him about an hour or so ago, put his wings, quickly whipped up his wings and put his wings on because I've got a new bag for work. Very exciting. I've got a backpack that I can put my laptop in when I'm in the office, and it's so much easier for me, especially with having a bad back, to carry it, because I still have to I have a special mouse, which is like, it's not like a mouse, it's like it's a roller ball. No, it's not even ball, it's a roller, I don't know what you call it, but anyway, it's nearly the size of a keyboard. So I still have to carry that in a separate bag with my lunch, but at least I can put all my other stuff, which is my laptop and my notebooks and headset and things like that, in my bag with all my other stuff that I just generally take anyway. So I wanted a decoration for the bag, and I was going to make a Labubu for it. Love them or hate them. But I decided when I saw this, I don't even know it, I was looking for something else on my desk, and I've got a little I don't know what you would call it, a little dish kind of thing that I've got little unfinished items in, and he was looking at me this morning and I thought, he's asking to go on that bag, isn't he? So yeah, I love him. He's so cute. I can't even remember what yarn I used for it. It's nice yarn that I've used for him, so I'm wondering if it is actually Rikarumi yarn that I've used for him, because it looks like that. And then these, I've got a whole bag full of different colours of these that I got off Amazon for a couple of pound. So yeah, he's going to go on my bag after I've shown him to you, ready for going in the office. So he's going to spend his time underneath my desk. Sorry, love. So yeah, there's my little bee that I finished off. I don't even know where I got that bee. I might not have even done a pattern. I might have just done my own thing. I cannot remember. I really can't remember. The next thing I've got, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to knit this particular thing for ages, and I've been looking for the right yarn, and eventually I was in Hobbycraft a couple of months ago and I spotted a yarn. In fact, just a second. So this is the yarn that I've used for this project. I got it in Hobbycraft and it's in the Spinning Kaleidoscope collection, but I don't think this is quite the same colour. I've got a few balls of these that I've bought over the last few months since making what I've made, which I'm keeping you in suspense now of what I've made. But everybody thinks that I'm really amazing, and that when I've knitted the thing that I'm going to show you in a minute, that I've done all the striping myself. And I'm like, I can't lie, I've got to say to them, no, it was striped yarn. But even so, it is amazing. Or should I say she is amazing. So just let me get her. Oh my gosh, I can't get her in frame. She's that big. This is Jennifer Lopez. My dad's named her. I gave my dad a big list of names for the, of course, she's the emotional support chicken. And I gave my dad a big list of names, and the one out of all of them that he liked the best was Jennifer Lopez. He thought that was really funny. So that is her name. And as you can see, she has so many different colours on her. And I was really worried about the pattern because it involved doing a lot of short rows and some shaping. But she was dead easy, to be honest. I found a tutorial online from somebody who, I don't know if she actually works in the shop in America that sells these patterns, who the original emotional support chicken pattern comes from. But I found a tutorial from this woman who's got something to do with the shop, and she went through a lot of the things. She went kind of, you need the pattern, obviously. She doesn't tell you what the pattern is because it's a bought pattern, but she tells you, like, she shows you how to, once you've done your 2 parts for the tail, how to join it, and then how to join the put the tail on the needles to then do the other bit and everything. Yeah, and then you have to obviously at the end sew her all up, which I'm very pleased as well with my sewing up, because usually a lot of the time, especially with knitting, I don't know why knitting's worse than crochet, I end up where I'll have a few stitches sort of sticking up. But no, I love her. She is gorgeous, and let's just see if we can get in on her face a bit there. She's gorgeous. I love her. I do. I love her. She is so cute. And I wished I'd have stuffed her a bit more, actually, because I was worried when I first started stuffing her that she was going to be too fat. But now the stuffing started to go down a bit. And she's only about 2 months old. Bless her. But yeah, Jennifer Lopez. I definitely am going to make some more of these. There's so many different pattern ways, like colorways, that you can make her. And you can make little hats. You can actually, on Etsy, you can actually get a pattern for her to have wings and legs, I think. There may even be like a cape shawl thing for her. So yeah, I would recommend this pattern if you are I'm trying to think, if I'm not the best knitter. I'm not an expert knitter at all. I would say I'm not beginner. I don't even think I'm intermediate, to be honest, with knitting. I think I'm probably just in the intermediate range for knitting. But yeah, she was fairly easy. And like I say, that tutorial, which I will really try and remember to put a link in the description of this video so that you can go to it, was so helpful. I think if I hadn't have had that, I don't think I would have finished her. And I was so excited. I would love to. I would say to my husband, I'm going making some more of my emotional support chicken. I was so excited making her. Yeah. So that's like I say, Jennifer Lopez. Love her. The next thing I've made is from a book. It's in the Zumarumi book collection. The book I've got is digital, so I'll put a picture up here so that you can see the front, because I can't remember which Zumarumi it is. And it is Scraps, the Seagull. And there he is. I've been wanting to do Scraps for absolutely ages, but I couldn't find, and I know this is going to sound really strange, but I couldn't find the right yarn to do his body in, because all the white yarn that I've got, which is DK, was too thin. And I tried to make him a few times, and he's very small. His head, because you start with his head, was very small. And I was like, I wanted him to be this size. And eventually I decided, why don't I try an Aran double K? Yeah, I'm trying to think if that is what I used. So I used an Aran double knit white, and he has come out now in the size. He's having a look. He's having a look round your room. Look. Oh, what's she got down there? Have you got chips? We're having a lot of issues in the UK. I mean, we've always had issues in the UK with seagulls nicking people's chips, but they're getting really, really aggressive now. I mean, there's been signs for years saying don't feed the seagulls, but they're just getting really bad. Yeah, but no, Scraps, he's very nice. He's very kind. Aren't you, Scraps? Yes, I know. And sort your little scrappy hair out as well. Yes, so I love him. He is in the book that I did. If you remember, I've got him here. If you remember, I think his name was Percy the pig, and he was from the same book. I love his tail. Yeah, so they're from the same book, and I've actually got another thing that is partly made, which I actually started back in November last year, but it was just after Charlie, my dog, passed away, and I was kind of doing it to try and put my mind off it, and now it kind of reminds me of that, even though I will love it when it's finished. I just need to get it finished. I've only got very small, I think I've got one more thing that I need to crochet for it, which isn't anything big, and then it's just a case of sewing everything together. The head and the body are already sewn together. I've just got arms, legs, a tail, and I think something else to sew on, and then that'll be another one from the this particular Zumarumi book. And there's also two other things that I want to make from it. Well, I want to do them all, but that I've already got the yarn for. Brain's gone. In fact, my local Hobbycraft in my town, local retail park, I couldn't think what it's called then, is unfortunately shutting down, but they did have a sale on for shutting down. It's a chain, so the other ones are still open, but they were just selling stuff off, I think, so that it won't cost them money to sort of send it to another store or something, I don't know. But they were selling stuff off, so I went and I bought some yarn that I need for some of the other things from this book. But yeah, I love that book. It's got all the stuff's by different crochet artists, and they're all just amazing. I think it's probably one of my, I've looked at others and thought there isn't as many things in them as I like that one in particular. So yeah, they're the two that I've made. That was my Scraps. He was quite easy. I've never done actually that before, where you make a chain from what you've crocheted and then crochet around and add it. So I was slightly worried, but now I did it. Whenever it mentions making a chain, I get palpitations because I'm not as good with doing that sort of stuff as just going in around. Yeah, but no, I love him. I love him. He's currently sat over on my desk watching me all day to see if I eat any chips. But no, I've not had any chips, no. The next thing that I've crocheted is this little monkey person thing. I don't know what to call it. It sounds awful. That I love it. But my husband was like, what is it supposed to be? He said, I can see it's a monkey. Let me just alter my light and see if let's bring that down a minute so you can see it a bit better. Well, that's blinded me. It's a little monkey. I'm just calling it a little monkey boy. It's got a tail as well. How cute's that tail? And although it's got a bow, so it could be a girl, I don't know. Boys can have bows if they want to, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's a little monkey. This is a pattern off Etsy. I'll just move that back because it's a bit bright. It's a pattern off Etsy, and I've got another pattern which is I'm looking at it and I can't remember what it's called. A cactus. Why could I not remember that word? Yeah, it's a little cactus girl. And I'm doing her at the moment, hoping to get her finished today, because I want to take her into work on Friday. and show it to people with this. I want to take them in because they're kind of a pair. So yeah, I'm in the middle of doing the other one. So the body and the head are the same. You've just got different features and obviously different colours. But I just think it's so cute. Look, and I put little freckles on with embroidery, but then I've also put a bit of blush on, so I don't think, oh, there we go. I was going to say you can't see it very well, but now you can. And then I've embroidered just a little bit around the eyes. And if you're wondering why the lashes are so high up, that's how it is on the pattern. I'll put the pattern in the description below, but that's how it is, so that's what I did. But I love it. I think it's so cute. And I think the contrast between the brown and the yellow is really nice. And I like the way that they did the ears as well, because I thought, looking at the picture, because there's not any pictures sort of from the side or the back on the pattern. So I thought that the ears were just going to be flat, but they're not. They're actually, they stick out and they've got stuffing in. And the way that you join them together isn't the way that I've joined ears when they've got two different colours together before. So that was nice because it made it so that it's got this kind of ridge in. So you kind of, if I recall, what did I do now? So you made that first. And then when you came to join the brown on the back, you did, whereas normally you, I've got to try and think how to explain it. Where I thought I was going to join them together, no, I don't know how to explain it, and you'll have to see the pattern. But yeah, anyway, it kind of, I ended up going backwards to what I thought I was going to do. So it was a good job I read the pattern as well, because otherwise I would have ended up doing it wrong and thought, why does mine not look like the pattern? I always do that. Do you do that? Please tell me that if you do that and you look at it and think that's not how it looks. I've just realised that the tail is slightly wonky, but it doesn't matter because it needs to go off to the side anyway. But yeah, I love it. It was like my husband's like, but what is it? He always says that. Everything I make, or nearly everything I make, he'd be like, what is it? What is it? It's a little monkey person thing. I don't know what it is. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. And I love the feet. The feet are not my brain today, honestly. A magic ring used to, again, it's like I saw a chain and I was like, oh no, I don't know if I can do it. But I did. I managed it. And I also managed to get the feet more or less straight because I had to unpick the other one that I'm doing. I had to, yeah, I just got totally mixed up, even though I've already made one before. But for some reason, when I came to do the chain across from one leg to the other and join it together, it just went wrong. I don't know what happened, and I ended up with one foot. One foot was like perfect and the other foot was going off to the side, off on its own somewhere, I don't know. But yeah, absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Yay! Now, my next thing to show you is in this box. So for those of you who have been watching Cassandra, and other people as well maybe, you'll know what's in it because this is bear in a box. So I've got the box here. I do want to eventually replace this box with like more of a suitcase box, but I couldn't find what I wanted in time. So for the moment, the bear in a box colours in here. So I'm going to open it up and show you everything that's there. Don't look yet. So first of all, I made the bear. So this is Gilbert the bear. Let's just get him right in. Look at that face. I did do the jumper slightly different to what she described. I didn't want it to have the big puffy collar, so I didn't do the stitch that she did on the top bit. I just wanted it like that. So yeah, so I slightly changed the jumper. But yeah, so I've called him Gilbert after my granddad, one of my granddads, my mum's father. So that is Gilbert. And Gilbert has got a girlfriend, or actually it's his wife. And this is Esther. And I did Esther as the sitting bear, and she's got her little dress dress on. And Esther is named after, oh, your ears are not right, hang on. I don't know if it's the lighting or me. Esther is named after my granddad's wife, so my grandma. So Gilbert and Esther, there they are. Make a lovely little couple. Let's just get them back on there. So there we go. The only problem is because she's a sitting bird, I'm going to have to make her some sort of thing to sit on. But yeah, there they are. And then we had different things to make every week. So I made the bed. So there's this, it's a bit wonky now. I stuffed it and thought over time the stuffing will go down, which I'm hoping it will. I might put a book on it to flatten it a bit. And then the pillow that goes on top, which just keeps falling off. And then I did the granny square on top there for the bed. And then it also has a little bee friend. Some more bees on this episode. So there's the little bee friend. His wings are quite big. Sorry. And then this is like a little pillow to go on the bed, which is a little sunshine. I just did mine all in one colour because I didn't have in the wool that I used, I didn't have a sort of more orangey yellow that I thought would go. So that's what I did there. And then the only other thing I've made, I haven't had time to make everything, is the cake. I have actually made the plate for the cake, but I can't find it. It's a bag somewhere on the floor. But there's the cake with the little sprinkles on top. There we go. I don't know whether it's a chocolate cake or what, but it looks very tasty. So yeah, that's them. So that's everything that I have crocheted or knitted in the last couple of months, because like I say, I have not been doing a lot in crochet terms. I have other things that I've started but I've not finished. I've got coming up to show you guys. I bought the Pika Pow yarn from Hobie, and I'm in the middle of doing a pattern, and I'm gonna sort of test that out, tell you what I think of that yarn, but I've not finished it yet. I'm also working something out of a book. I can show you the book, actually, it's here. I'm working out of the new Beatrix Potter book. I'll not tell you who I'm doing because I'm going to the Beatrix Potter house very soon in the Lake District. So I want to have at least one of these characters made up ready. I could take one of the bees. There is a bee there. But yeah, I'm working on something out of this book currently. And that's it, I think. I will show you my book nooks quickly now. Because actually, I didn't think this video was going to be dead long, but it's already getting long. I have to be careful with this because it's got things in it that are loose. So this is the first book nook that I did, which is like a conservatory. And as you can see, the rocking chair is loose. And it does have a light on it. Where's the light now? Which side? There we go. So I've put the light on now, as you can see. So after doing this one, I got a little bit obsessed. And then I can't remember what order they were in. I'll have to switch this one on. Hang on, from the back. I had to change where the switch was on this one because it just wouldn't work. No matter what I did. Just going to close that now. It just wouldn't work. So I ended up having to put the switch part at the back, so that's why I'm just faffing with it at the moment. So this is Mole's apartment. Mole's apartment. And it's all lit up. He's got his friends there at the top. And then inside, there's just so much inside this. It is unbelievable. It's the bedroom. And we've got like cuckoo clock and all the little bits and pieces. Sorry, you see in my window there, but yeah, in fact, let me take that out. Might be able to see things better. going to take that out a minute and show you. There we go, that's better. Can you see? Oh, I love it. I love it. And there's even a light in the fridge. Is it this one that's got the, yeah. There's even a light in the fridge that you can't really, in the fridge there that you can't see. And there's the bedroom. I love the bed. It's like a bear bed and everything. So yeah, all these little friends. I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. The next one I made was this one, which is the Green Life Bookshop. And again, if we open it up, there is a light inside. Whoops. Hang on. And again, there's this like, I don't want my hands in the way, but there's so much detail inside it and on the front and everything. And you just turn it on by pressing, turn the light on and off by, and it's not working now. There we go, pressing the wrong bit. There's a little thing on the mat there. And yeah, it's just, and that's where the component is for you to change your batteries. Yeah, I love it. That's so cute. And then the next one I made, I think a lot of people have got this one, the Owl Bookshop. And that one you turn on there. And again, oh, let's open it up. You can't really see as much on this one because it's quite small. But yeah, so there's that one. Bit kind of Harry Pottery, that one. And I've got two more, or maybe three, I can't remember. I've got like a, what's that one called now? Is it a one shop? I don't know if it's a one shop. Yeah, I've got a couple more. I've got one that I'm in the middle of making, and I've got one definitely, if not two more, that I've ordered. So I've got a bit obsessed with them. So I've been busy doing that. I think sometimes I like to do something creative, but sometimes I think you just need a break from the thing that I do the most, which is the crochet. Sometimes I just need a break from it. And we've been busy as well. We have been traveling, not traveling, but we've been trying to go away on little mini breaks at the weekend. We've joined the National Trust, so we've been going quite a lot of places. So I haven't had as much time because I can't crochet. Well, I could crochet in the car, but I can't really crochet in the car. I need to keep my eye on the road because I get car sick. I take crochet with me, but then I end up like where I'm tired or I'm just don't want to do it, you know. So yeah, that's why I've not been doing as much as well. But I have been doing the book nooks. I've kind of got a little bit out of the complete obsession that I had. I was doing like one every other day. My husband's like, oh my God, where are you going to put them all? I'll find somewhere. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. So sorry if you've been waiting for a video, but I didn't have anything to show you guys. Although I have managed to whitter on for 30 minutes. So anyway, I'm going to go and edit this video and try and get it online as quickly as I can. Until the next time, and hopefully it won't be as long. It just depends. I've got so many ideas for videos, but I just don't have the time to do them. I've got kits that I've bought to do like, you know, reviews on, and I just haven't had the time. I'm going to leave you there before I start waffling on again. It was lovely to see you all. I hope you're all keeping well. Please put comments down. I might not see them straight away because sometimes I don't go into my YouTube Studios thing for a couple of weeks, so I don't see it. But it doesn't mean that I won't see it eventually, because I will. Please message me if you've got any questions about anything I've made, and whatever, you know. If you just want to say hi, or where you're from, where you're watching from, or anything. And I will see you, hopefully, in a couple of weeks' time instead of a couple of months' time. Until then, take care.